Hi you guys, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker and welcome to my first video of 2023. Oh, you can tell I was just drinking coffee. So we're going to be a little all over the place in January. We are most of the time. Today, as the title of this video describes, we're going to be unboxing the... What am I calling these? Am I calling it, we're going to be unboxing this month's ALC and Yarnable subscription boxes. These are subscription boxes that I pay for myself. These are for my personal pleasure. I have reviewed both of these boxes and I will leave that information in the description box down below for the first video of both in the series, or I'll try to put them in an iCard or something like that. But I have reviewed these. These are my personal subscription boxes that I'm paying for. Starting here in the next couple weeks, we will be unboxing the first box of 2023 for me to review. So that will be a whole separate thing. These videos will then be going back into my show and tell videos or some variation of that, and no longer getting dedicated videos. I'm doing dedicated videos for these two subscription boxes right now, as they are Carrie approved, obviously, if I'm still paying for them, but I did decide to stop doing subscription box reviews for 2022, realizing that we were seeing a lot of imbalance in the industry. So we've lost some companies, we've gained some companies, and what companies have made it through the last couple years, they have made dramatic changes. So we might come back and rotate back to see some subscription boxes I have previously reviewed. It would not be an unprecedented thing for me to come back and re-review something. But that's where we are on that. Saturday, this is going up Thursday. I'm already running one filming day behind. I was hoping to have something up on Tuesday, but here we are. It's actually Wednesday, so I'm filming in between. So I'll get two videos filmed today. On Saturday, we will have my 2022 year in review video. And we'll be going over my goals, what I did, what I didn't do, how I feel about where I ended up. It was a busy year. So in advance, I'm just letting you know, it was a busy year. So we are where we are on those goals, but I do want to share those, recap the year, just feel it out. On Tuesday next week, hopefully I will have my goals for 2023 and how we're going to look at this year and what I'm hoping to focus on over the course of this year. So that all being said, welcome to the new year. I should have had a show and tell today, but there's not a whole lot to show and or tell. Real quick, Banner's still on the mend, but he's doing really well. Him and Pippin are back to playing. We're crossing our fingers he doesn't injure himself. I did not have a show and tell last week because I was preparing to do Christmas with my stepkids and my grandkids. Over this past weekend, we spent New Year's Eve with them. We played games. We had a couple glasses of champagne. Everybody made merry, and we just continued the 12 days of Christmas. Monday, I took down all the Christmas decorations just because I have got to scrub my house down. So the next couple weeks will also probably be limited on extra content or things like that. I am planning on trying to do at least one tutorial a month for the next year. And most of them will probably be fairly simple projects that people have requested me to share. So I'm working on that. I'm working on trying to get my house back in order. I'm working on cleaning the craft room. I did, have my scrapbooking paper shelf collapse. So there will be a lot of stuff to share next week in a show and tell. We might have to break it up into two videos, but it is what it is. So, okay, surprise, surprise. I'm not going to let it bother me. It is what it is. So first off, you guys know I love my Yarnable. I love my ALC. I did make a change to my ALC. Instead of getting the DK weight yarn, I am now getting the fingering weight yarn. I was hoping to continue doing the single skein of DK, but the truth is I really want her yarn in the fingering. So I should have once again taken everything out of the plastic in the bag and everything. At least it's not a crunchy bag. I did take my Yarnable out of the crunchy bag. So we have a rose gold stitch marker 10, which I have an immediate use for that upstairs by my spot in the desk. We have a very beautiful, sparkly, oh so elegant stitch marker. And we have, which I'm really excited about this because I just finished up using the chicken poop one from the beginning of last year. But we now have a chocolate lip balm. So those were our extras. And that is from Rock Creek Soaps. If I remember, I will link them in the description box down below as well as the stitch marker from the Hooking Reader. I will try to remember to link these people. I'm not always really good at linking the extras. ALC and Yarnable will both be linked. So, I mean, do I need to say more? Could it be any more? And that wasn't intentional. I mean, my glasses, my shirt, even my lipstick is technically actually a purple. Do I need to say more? So this one is called Feeling Glammy. This is the 8015 Superwash Merino and Nylon on the Lush Sock, 440 yards, 100 grams. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I continued purchasing this subscription box. While the review was sent to me for 3 months, I am now buying this box for myself because. So up next, we do have my Yarnable. And once again, I did somehow misplace my card for Yarnable, so hopefully I didn't misplace anything. These have been here for a little while. So we have a 2023 stitch marker, and this is from 3 by the Sea Designs. We have gotten stitch markers. Oh, it was right there. We've gotten stitch markers from them before from one of these subscription boxes. We got some fancy sprinkles. If you're not familiar with these, it's tasteless. Most of these are tasteless, but they just add shimmer to a drink. A lot of people like to put them in Prosecco or Bellinis, things like that. And then we also, and these, by the way, smell like heaven. I kind of want to just like put them in my drawers until the scent goes away because they smell amazing. And these would be amazing, like, drawer scent things. But these are pomegranate scented bath bombs, and they smell amazing. Well, my camera is just not loving the focus today. Don't know what's going on with that, but so this is our yarn once again. This one is called Party Like It's 2023. It's another just perfect Carrie colorway. Yeah, there's a reason why I subscribe to these. If you give me just 1 second, not that it's going to matter to you guys, I'm going to skip over here to my basket real quick, and I want to show you guys something. Sorry, that did end up taking me a couple extra seconds. We are in the middle of having some really bad thunderstorms today. And of course, like, I had to go comfort cats. But I have some things I want to share with you guys real quick. So this is the ALC we just got. This is Hopefully Mine. So if you happen to have these on the same base, look at how beautifully those coordinate. They do not match, they coordinate. But then if you add, say, like candy painted, how beautiful of a fade combo would this be? Especially if you had maybe, say, like a pink to draw in across the entire thing, or like a soft coral. Wouldn't that make a gorgeous fade all together? Now, see, these are DKs and this is a fingering, so for me, that's not going to work. But those are fun together. Also, if you happen to be getting both of these at the same time, you know, pairing the Mermazing from Yarnable with this year's, what is it? Feeling Glammy. That's the name of it. Worms. How beautiful are those together? Also, another Yarnable option that would be really pretty with this is the Grape Crush, where we're playing with some purple tonals with some blue and some pink. You could also, there was another color similar to this that was another ALC that had, it was a little bit more saturated from last year. So anyway, those are some playful pairings you could do with this year's, or this month's ALC. You guys are constantly asking me about the single skein thing and how to use them and how to pair them. You just kind of have to look at coordinates and what kind of coordinates. Now, when you're working with a dyer or designer, a lot of things tend to be very similar across the span and scope of their work. Even say this is the 90s tie-dye that I purchased separately on my own. That would not be a horrible pairing, especially if you had a blender color to go in between. But once again, this is the same dyer doing these colorways. So you've got a very similar style over the course of, say, a year of doing single skeins with an independent dyer like this. So you don't have to do everything in one fell swoop. You just do one skein project, one and done, or purchasing 2 skeins. You can combine them to make sets. Now, that having been said, Party Like It's 2013 here goes great with a blender to my tie-dye. But what I actually immediately thought of was these 3 together. So this is Raspberry Cream from 2022. That's this year's. And this is Less More Worry Less, which was one of our fall yarns. So you're picking up the different brown tones with the chocolate brown and this kind of more russety brown. You've got some gold that's carried over into this. And the same soft pink tonal and bright pink tonal playing across these. That was my immediate, like, first ding, 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 ding. Now, I do have 2 of the Raspberry Cream because I just purchased another one, but these 3 would be spectacular together. Also, you could start playing in across something like this. I think that gold might throw that off just a little bit. This is the Mermazing. Once again, the Grape Crush. I think that gold kind of throws that off just a little bit. But also, once again, if you get both boxes, you get the Yarnable and the ALC. And I know a couple of you guys do. These 2, the Hopefully, or no, this is Candy Painted. Candy Painted with the Party Like It's 2023. How beautiful are those together? And the gold doesn't throw that balance off at all. And you could even still add the Hopefully Mine. Hopefully Mine would still coordinate with that. Also, if you want to use this as a splash of pink, this would also go great with some of the aquas and turquoises we had from Yarnable over the course of 2022. Starting with last year's January skein. The blues and the golds and the browns would all go great together with this as well. So there are multiple different options. And when you're working, like I said, with the same dyer or designer, it does make it a little bit easier to start playing with the colors and like very similar visual textures. Cheryl likes to play with these shots of an unexpected color, something that's a little bit different than where you expected it to go. Whereas Nikki likes to do speckles with soft blending. So, I mean, everybody has their own style. And when you're collecting, amassing a stash from a single dyer like you can through these subscription boxes, that's something that's a lot of fun to play with. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with these 2 together, or if I need another skein to... Anyway, that's where my brain is with all these. I keep playing with them. I keep setting them out. I'm still playing with the candy apple colors from last year and this past year, the 2021 and 2022 with Yarnable. So anyway, I did want to share you guys some idea of some of the things that you could possibly do by combining the colors of the skeins together. So that's really all I had for today. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. I love you. And once again, happy 2023. If you're interested in these subscription boxes, I will leave a link for the boxes down below. I believe both of them right now are closed to new subscribers. However, join the wait list. There are multiple times a year where the wait list does open up for both of these companies, where they do also have scheduled openings. So Thunder is back 100%. So you guys, I love you, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye guys.